How's it going, everybody? Immortal Dragon Lord here, once again bringing you another Skyrim Special Edition Rare Guide, and this time I am wearing something that many of you who have seen a particular character will find these clothes to be very familiar. This is a guide on how to acquire the clothes and the boots, the clothes, the shoes, and the bracers of none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Now, let me just say right now, in order for you to acquire these items, you will have to pick a side in the Civil War, and that side will have to be the Imperial Legion if you want these items at all. That said, that I supported the Imperial Legion because, well, to put it plainly, I don't agree that the Empire bowed to the will of the Thalmor, the Aldmeri Dominion, and forsaken the worship of Talos. So I can understand where the Stormcloak, tongue twisters constantly, where the Stormcloaks are coming from. But at the same time, the Empire, they're more fair to the other races. To me at least, the Stormcloaks, they had a noble cause, but they only cared for their people and their people alone, the Nords. They discriminated against Dark Elves, Argonians, etc. And if you talk to some of the Argonians and Dark Elves in Windhelm, if you side with the Imperial Legion, you can see that they think it's better that the Empire is there, and they're glad that Ulfric is dead and such. And yeah, so obviously, like I said, you want to do the Civil War storyline. You have to side with the Imperial Legion. In order to do that, there'll be a miscellaneous quest at the beginning, be it from Hadvar or Rayloff, depending on who you help free, as well as a Imperial soldier or a Stormcloak that you come across, and there'll be miscellaneous objectives for you to join the Imperial Legion or to join the Stormcloaks. For these, you will have to side with the Imperial Legion. You'll have to go to Solitude, speak to Tullius and Legate Ricka rather, clear out a fort of bandits, help them acquire the Jagged Crown, defend Whiterun from Stormcloak invasion, and then take each of the holds until you finally get the last part of the quest, which I have it here somewhere, of the quest. Where are you? I've done a lot of stuff since then, so bear with me for a bit. Ah, here it is. A reunification of Skyrim, where you have to regain the Pale, which is Dawnstar, Winterhold, the Reach being Markarth. Well, for me it was the Reach because I did the quest Season Unending for the main story, which, depending on what you do, if you go straight to the Civil War, then you'll deal with the holds that are available: Winterhold, Riften, Windhelm, and Dawnstar. If you did Reunification of Skyrim, that'll change depending on what you pick. You could be taking back Markarth instead of Riften, well, you will be if you do that quest, and possibly maybe one or two of the holds as well. So keep that in mind. If you haven't sided with the Civil War, sided in the Civil War before the main story, after you defeat Alduin, before you beat the main story, you will get the messing up now. The Season Unending quest from Jarl Bargroof, which will impact the whole Civil War storyline. But anyway, once you've regained all these other holds, you have to regain Eastmarch, which will lead you to the Battle for Windhelm, which is right up here, where you get your orders from Tullius. You confront Ulfric Stormcloak, and then, regardless of whether or not you or Tullius kill him, you have to kill him in the end, and that's that. You get his attire. Now, the only thing about this is these are similar to the clothes that you'll see people like Bryling of Solitude, as well as it's Jarl, I think it was Ingrid? Yeah, Jarl Ingrid of Morthal. We'll be wearing similar stuff like this, only Ulfric's has a different skin to it. These are his bracers. Now, I checked this before doing this video. You cannot improve these bracers at all, which is unfortunate. As far as I know, you can enchant these items, but I'm going to double check in just a second. You guys get a good look at these. And also, another little special reward you get upon completing the entire Civil War quest line aside from Ulfric's clothes, as well as complete control by the Imperial Legion.
My brother tells me
I should bash your face in after all you've done.
Is the lovely hostility from the Stormcloak supporters.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Something you need, you miserable wretch?
You have something to say, dog? Something on your mind?
I hope the wilds claim you one of these days.
And this works for the Stormcloak side as well, where if you side with them, the Imperial supporters are in Solitude, I think it is. Similar threats. Which, honestly, is kind of amusing. I think at one point there was one of the supporters from Winterhold, I think it was. At least in the PS3 version of this game when I played, their kids was here. And the boy was basically saying something like how they hope monsters would come and eat you, which is, honestly, it's a pity that they treat you like this afterwards, but it's also humorous at the same time. But anyway, I digress. So that's how you acquire Ulfric's attire. I'm gonna double check real quick just to make sure you can enchant it. I didn't really check it thoroughly before, so I'll check it right now. Okay, I was heading the right way. Here we are. Ah, it's a little pretty neat. Ah, okay. I wasn't sure. But yeah. You can, it looks like you can enchant Ulfric's attire, and then if you want to put things on like, say, Fortified Conjuration and Fortified Healing Rate. If you have the two perks, the two effects perk under the enchanting skill, then you could put actually a couple enchantments on Ulfric's gear, making the stuff more effective, if you wanted to. You could also put it on display if you just don't want to use it one bit. But yeah, needless to say, this is actually pretty cool looking armor. This is kind of humorous.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Yeah, there's a giant pile of stone and rubble here, and you're asking about fur coming out of my ears. Like, that's the biggest thing to worry about.
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah. So that's how you get Ulfric's attire. No, nothing particularly special, nothing grand, it's just something I thought I'd show off, and also a little note. A dragonbone sword goes great with this, if you forge any. Or dragonbone war axe. Whatever strikes your fancy. And that concludes this video. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like and comment. Subscribe if you want more additional videos like this. And if you have anything in particular you'd like me to show you, just message me in the comments below and I'll do it as soon as possible, be it with this character or with a completely different character. Yeah, so that's, like I said, thank you all for watching again. Bid you adieu. Take care.